You are not meant to try and fit yourself in a cookie cutter program. You're not meant to try and fit yourself into like one person's routine. I know you're probably up here scrolling and watching all these people share like their daily routines and sharing like day in the life or get ready with me or whatever kind of videos you're watching on social media, on TikTok, on Reels, but you're not actually implementing any of these changes into your own routine. And it just makes you feel bad, right? You're just feeling guilty and you're comparing yourself and you're feeling negative. And I don't want you to approach this with a feeling of being less than. I want you to come at it from a place of grace. That's why the first step that I have you do in the Busy BCB module is actually audit your day. And just come from a place of grace and understanding of, you know what, this is where I'm at right now, but it's not where I want to be. I'm talking all about not only the Busy BCB program, but I'm talking all about your mindset and why your goals might be wrong for you. So today, my goal for you, what's up? My goal for you is to be a part of this and understand goals and recognize that like maybe the goals you set in the beginning of the year were not working because they weren't actually right for you. So let's really figure this out. So we're going to be going into what I talk about in actually module 2 of my Busy BCB course, and that is identifying your why. So like I said, when you're starting your goal, do you ever feel like you set a goal and you're like, I need to lose 10 pounds? But like you don't actually know why, you just feel like you should. It kind of reminds me of Mean Girls when they're sitting in the lunchroom and they're like, seriously, they're just like, oh my gosh, I need to lose 10 pounds. And it's just like this innate feeling within us that happens. It just comes up and makes us feel like, oh, I feel like I have to lose weight. Instead of assuming that you actually do need to lose weight, why don't you actually ask yourself, why do you feel that way? So then you can really figure out, is this really something I want? So jumping to our goals, instead of immediately writing out these goals and then writing out this list of rules, that I really want to lose 3 pounds. Oh my gosh, I'm glad you got my Mean Girls reference, by the way. But let's really talk about goal setting. So instead of jumping to just listing out the goals that you want to have, let's first figure out why. You want to figure out why you wanted to even do this in the first place. So maybe it's that you want to feel more confident in your skin. So you think that the solution is one thing, but I really want you to get to the root of what it is that you want, because that's going to help you actually get to where you want to go versus feeling like you are stuck and not going anywhere. So identify what your why is, break up and have things in different categories too. So it's okay if you want to lose weight, but I want you to know why you want to. Maybe it's to help lower your risk of chronic disease. Maybe it's that you were told by your doctor that you need to lose a certain amount of weight. I don't want you to get caught up on the number. I want you to think more about your actions. And we talked yesterday about like your routine and auditing your day and the importance of that. This really is hand in hand, they work together. Your goal setting and your routines are really important, because if you don't have a routine set up, how are you actually going to make space to do the things that are going to help you get the life that you want, to help you get achieve the goals that you've set out for yourself? So many people start off the year and they set these goals, these big lofty goals for the year, or this like vision of what they want, and they don't actually start taking action steps towards it, or they get overwhelmed because they don't know where to start. And so my goal in Busy BCB was to create a course that helps you actually identify why you want these goals in the first place, actually figure out what your why is behind this, and then really implement these steps in your goals into your routine. And so that's a really cool place to be. So we're going to talk about breaking it down into different categories so you can have different levels of goals. So instead of just thinking, oh, I want to lose weight, let's actually figure out, what do you want? So what do you actually want? Maybe it is that you want to lose weight, but let's really focus on, I want to get stronger. Okay, that's awesome. I'm so glad that you want to get stronger. What's a goal that can help you get stronger? Well, I don't know how to do push-ups. Well, let's make one of your goals that you want to be able to complete a full push-up, or you want to complete 10 push-ups back to back, or you want to be able to hold a plank for a minute. having those specific goals that are eventually getting you to where you want to go, of being stronger or losing weight or feeling more confident in your skin. And so what I call that is a goal pyramid strategy. So basically figuring out the big goal that you really want to achieve, but actually breaking it down into step-by-step goals along the way. So I talk deeper about this into my Busy BCB course, which you can purchase now. Link is in my bio, jgofitlife.com/busybcb. But we literally break it down into manageable pieces. I'm glad you agree. And this helps you to actually get started. Instead of being intimidated by your goals, you get excited about your goals and you actually step into making them a reality. And so we talk about this in module 2. It's all about reverse engineering your goals and your goal setting. And this is really, really important with actually getting moving on your steps. I see so many people do this where they set out with a goal and then they spend like months and months and months doing like research on the goal. And like, I'm all about research. I went to school at UNC Chapel Hill. I love, love, love learning about things, but sometimes we are keeping ourselves from getting started because we're so afraid of messing up and taking the first step that we won't even get started with it. We won't, we'll just keep learning stuff and tell ourselves, oh, I'm not ready yet. It's not the right time. That's not what the issue is. The issue is that maybe you've set up goals that have nothing to do with your values. In module 1, so yesterday we talked about the importance of understanding your values. This is so, so crucial because my values might be completely different from your values or someone else's. I might be in my life, a place in my life right now where I really value sleeping in the morning. Awesome, that's great. Someone else might not be able to sleep in the morning. So our goals are going to look different. Our routines are going to look different. You are not meant to try and fit yourself in a cookie cutter program. You're not meant to try and fit yourself into like one person's routine. I know you're probably up here scrolling and watching all these people share like their daily routines and sharing like day in the life or get ready with me or whatever kind of videos you're watching on social media, on TikTok, on Reels, but you're not actually implementing any of these changes into your own routine. And it just makes you feel bad, right? You're just feeling guilty and you're comparing yourself and you're feeling negative. And I don't want you to approach this with a feeling of being less than. I want you to come at it from a place of grace. That's why the first step that I have you do in the Busy BCB module is actually audit your day. And just come from a place of grace and understanding of, this is where I'm at right now, but it's not where I want to be. How do I want to get to where I want to be? Well, I need to figure out what I actually want. What's actually realistic for my lifestyle? Because maybe you can wake up at 5 a.m. 4 weeks in a row. Good for you. But if you're not going to do that long term, that might not be the best approach for you. Maybe you think I can eat salad every single meal for the next 30 days. Cool, maybe you can do that. Maybe you can accomplish that. Good for you. But if you're ready to quit that diet at the end of the challenge, the 30 days, that was never sustainable in the first place. That's why actually one of my good friends, Abby, if you guys don't follow Abby Stazer on here, she's amazing. In one of her classes, she was just talking about the study with, what is it called? Biggest Loser. And so, we grew up on this and it's why we're all fucked up in the head. Sorry for cursing. But Biggest Loser, we got to see these people lose all this weight and we're like super motivated or we're like, oh my gosh, I wish I could do that. But they followed up with them 6 years later and they had gained all that weight back and more. So regardless of the number on the scale, those changes that they had implemented in their life were not sustainable for them. They were not something that maybe they should have been doing in the first place. So I want to challenge you to start to think differently about your goals and start to be okay with like, hey, my goals are going to look different than the person that I'm following on social media. And that's okay. My goals shouldn't look like everyone else's because I'm not like everyone else, right? So I want your goals and your routines to be as unique as you are. That's why I created this course to be able to be used for you in a way that's like, even if your life changes, hey Brooke, even if your life changes in 5 years and you're in a different place, I miss you too, and you're in a different place than you were before, you can still go through these actions. I literally just on, what was it? yeah, the 31st, I audited my day and I recreated my routine. And it's something that I literally used what I put in this Busy BCB course for my own life because I believe in this stuff so much. I'm teaching my clients this right now. I've taught hundreds of women this program, and I just realized I wanted to make a bigger impact. And there are a lot of people that maybe don't have the time or the finances to invest to work with me one-on-one. So Busy BCB allows the busy woman, the person who has a lot going on, to still benefit from all of these different methods that I've been teaching for years. And I've put it into the 4-step method within the Busy Bee module program, and you can continue to use it again and again and again. You're going to learn the tools now. You're going to get the tools you need to use now and beyond. Like, I want you to keep using the stuff that you learn and start implementing it into your life so that you can create goals and a life that you truly are so happy to be living. It can be really scary, and when we're creating change, there's a lot of unknown, but I don't want you to get stuck in this perfectionist mindset of, I can't start this, my summer's too busy, or I can't do this course, like what if I fail? Like, start allowing yourself the possibility of achieving this and making it happen. Start taking an approach to where you absolutely do, achieve your goals, and you create small manageable steps. So again, when you are taking an approach with your life that is coming from a place of grace and self-love, you're not going to punish yourself into creating change, because I don't believe in hating your bodies into creating sustainable change. I believe in creating the change that you want to achieve in a way that's actually sustainable for you. I hear so many people say that the term, I was just talking about this with my BCB clients, they use the term, I need to get back on track. And we had this conversation. This was a really big epiphany, and some of you BCB babes watching this might know this. I asked them a question. I was like, okay, but like, what does on track mean to you? Because a lot of times, on track is a synonym for perfect. Like, we tell ourselves, oh, I was off track. Oh, I was not perfect this week. So why are we holding ourselves to this level of perfection? And it only leads us to negative self-talk, to possibly a future binge in the future when it comes to your eating, or to putting ourselves down, and just this domino effect of not taking care of ourselves because we weren't perfect that one day. My approach when it comes to this, and it's why I created this course, is for you to have the flexibility that is so much more realistic with your lifestyle. You're not going to be showing up the same day. Oh, you're so sweet. Not everyone is going to be showing up the same way every single day. The beautiful thing that I talk about with routines and with your goals is find small and manageable steps. When it comes to your routine, identify your non-negotiables. And I teach this all in my Body Confident Blueprint Busy BCB course. So go click the link in my bio. It's jgofitlife.com/busybcb. I'm doing a birthday bonus for me being a Gemini, and you are actually going to get access to my 6-week training naked functional fitness program at no extra charge to you, just for purchasing the course. And I also have an option right now, it's a limited option, but to do a bundle where you basically get to have the course and get some one-on-one support from me. So I call that the Busy BCB bundle. So if that's something that you want, make sure that you look into that. The website does a really good job breaking everything down, but if you have other questions that go outside of what is at the bottom of the question website, feel free to ask me. I'm an open book. I just feel really excited to share this with y'all. I've been working on it for a while now. I've been getting people to beta test this program. I've been getting feedback. We've been making adjustments, and it is one of the best things I've ever created, and I'm really freaking proud of that. So go check it out. Links in my bio. I'm about to go hang out with my nephews at the pool. See y'all later. Thanks for joining me.